Come on, Twilight. We're gonna be late for the Nightmare Night Festival. Huh? Are you that one kooky grandpa from Ponyville Retirement Village?
I'm Star Swirl the Bearded. Father of the amniomorphic spell. Did you even read that book I gave you about obscure unicorn history?
That sounds important.
Nightmare night, what a fight! Give us something sweet to bite! Hi, everypony. Great costumes. Happy Nightmare Night, Granny Smith.
I should have been asleep 5 hours ago.
Pipsqueak the Pirate, at your service. It's my very first Nightmare Night.
Since you moved here from Trottingham?
No, my very first Nightmare Night ever.
Enough chit-chat. Time is candy.
Pinkie Pie, aren't you a little old for this?
Too old for free candy? Never.
Do you like it?
Yeah, great costume, Twilight. Oh, you make a fantastic weirdo clown.
A clown? Look at the borders on these robes. These are hoof-stitched.
It's a great costume. Grandpa.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends? Star Swirl the Bearded is only the most important conjurer of the pre-classical era. He created more than 200 spells. He even has a shelf in the Canterlot Library of Magic named after him. Maybe I should start up a pony group to teach ponies about history. I bet every pony would love it. Don't you, Spike?
I love it.
Hey, look, we're here already. Should we get something to eat?
Twilight, look at our hole! Oh, can you believe it? And then we went to Cheerilee's house and we got a bunch more goodies. Didn't we, Pip?
Sure did.
And then we had to stop and wait for Granny Smith and then we ran
Rainbow Dash, that wasn't very nice.
Lighten up, old timer. This is the best night of the year for pranks.
Look what you did to Spike.
Oh, it's all in good fun. Oh, there's another group over there.
Happy Nightmare Night, Applejack.
Howdy, Spike. Hey, Twilight. Nice costume. Thanks. I'm a dragon.
She means me, Spike.
With that beard, I reckon you're some sort of country music singer. Well, y'all are here. You feel like bobbing for an apple?
Thank you, everypony. And welcome to the Nightmare Night Festival. Now, all the little ponies who have been out collecting sweets should follow our friend Zecora to hear the legend of Nightmare Moon.
Her spooky voice might work better if she wasn't dressed like that.
Follow me, and very soon you'll hear the tale of Nightmare Moon. Listen close, my little dears. I'll tell you where you got your fears. Of Nightmare Night so dark and scary. of Nightmare Moon, who makes you wary. Every year, we put on a disguise to save ourselves from her searching eyes. But Nightmare Moon wants just one thing: to gobble up ponies in one quick swing. Hungrily, she soars the sky. If she sees no pony, she passes by. So if she comes and all is clear, Equestria is safe another year.
Miss Sakura, if we wear costumes to hide from Nightmare Moon so she won't gobble us up, how come we still need to give her some of our candy?
A perfect question, my little friend. For Nightmare Moon, you must not offend. Fill up her belly with a treat or two, so she won't return to come eat you!
Everybody, let's dump some candy and get out of here! It's Nightmare Moon! Run! Princess Luna!
Citizens of Ponyville! We have graced your tiny village with our presence so that you might behold the real princess of the night! A creature of nightmares no longer, but instead a pony who desires your love and admiration. Together we shall change this dreadful celebration into a bright and glorious feast!
Did you hear that, everybody? Nightmare Moon says she's gonna feast on us all!
What? No, children, no! You no longer have reason to fear us. Screams of delight is what your princess desires, not screams of terror. Madam Mayor, thy princess of the night hath arrived. What is the matter with you? Very well, then. Be that way. We won't even bother with the traditional royal farewell.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Ugh, you can't talk to her. She's Nightmare Moon.
No, she's not. I saw the elements of harmony change her back to good. But it seems like she's having some trouble adjusting after being gone for 1,000 years. Princess Luna? Hi, my name is...
Star Swirl, the bearded. Commendable costume. Thou even got the bells right.
Thank you, finally! Some pony who gets my costume. I just came to welcome you to our celebration. My actual name is...
Twilight Sparkle. It was thou who unleashed the powers of harmony upon us and took away our dark powers!
And that was a good thing, right?
But of course, we could not be happier. Is that not clear?
Well, you kind of sound like you're yelling at me.
But this is the traditional royal Canterlot voice. It is tradition to speak using the royal we, and to use this much volume when addressing our subjects.
You know, that might explain why your appearance was met with mixed results. I think if you just changed your approach a bit, you might be met with a warmer reception.
Change our approach?
lower the volume?
Oh. We have been locked away for 1,000 years. We are not sure we can.
Don't worry, Princess. Fluttershy can give you some great pointers. She's delicate and demure with the sweetest little voice.
Go away! No candy here! Visitors not welcome on Nightmare Night!
Fluttershy, it's me, Twilight!
It is you. Oh, a Nightmare Moon. Nightmare Moon?
Wait right here. Fluttershy? You remember Princess Luna?
Charmed.
Likewise.
Twilight Sparkle has spoken of the sweetness of thy voice. We ask that thou teachest us to speak as thou speakest.
Okay.
Shall our lessons begin?
Okay.
Shall we mimic thy voice?
Okay.
How is this?
Perfect. Lesson over.
A little quieter, Princess.
How is this?
Better, right, Fluttershy?
Yes.
How about now?
Now you're getting it.
And how about now?
Yes, well done.
I thank thee, dear Fluttershy. Our normal-speaking voice shall surely win us the hearts of thy fellow villagers.
Fluttershy, you've got to hide us! Nightmare Moon is here and... She stole Fluttershy's voice so she can't scream when she gobbles her up!
Nay, children, wait!
I mean, nay, children, wait!
Come on, Princess. Time for Plan B.
It is of no use, Twilight Sparkle. They have never liked us, and they never shall.
My friend Applejack is one of the most likable ponies around. I'm sure she'll have some ideas.
Oh, careful there, partner.
Applejack? The princess is looking for a little advice on how to fit in around here.
Fit in? Really? I mean, that's easy. All you gotta do is have the right attitude. Loosen up a bit, be positive, play a few games, have some fun. Fun? What is this fun thou speakest of? Pray tell, what purpose do these serve?
Try to land the spiders on the web.
You can do it, princess! Ha! Your princess enjoys this fun. In what other ways may we experience it?
Fire away, princess!
Ha-ha! The fun has been doubled! Why don't you try bobbing for apples? We got the best apples in Equestria here, princess. I ask that thou call us, me, Luna, fair Applejack. Hear me, villagers, all of you. Call me Luna. Luna! Show me to these bobbing apples.
Whoa! Hey, gals. Any ponies seen Pip? We lost him the last time we had to run. Ah! Nightmare Moon is gobbling Pip's quick! Everypony run!
Help! My backside has been gobbled! 'Tis a lie! Thy backside is whole and ungobbled, thou ungrateful whelp! There, villagers, please do not back away. Let us join together in fun! Not enough fun for you? What say you to this? Huzzah! How many points do I receive? Do not run away! As your princess, we command you!
screaming.
No, Twilight Sparkle. We must use the traditional royal Canterlot voice for what we are about to say. Since you choose to fear your princess rather than love her, and dishonor her with this insulting celebration, we decree that Nightmare Night shall be cancelled forever!
Shoot. We had everything going our way. Luna was happy. Every pony in town was happy. Now look at them.
But I want it to be a zombie next year.
It's not over yet.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to do what I do best. Lecture her. Princess?
Leave me be, Twilight Sparkle.
Princess, I'm sorry it hasn't worked out how we wanted. But you have to believe me when I tell you that Nightmare Night is one of the most popular celebrations we have.
Yes, I can tell by all the adoring shrieks of the children as they run away.
Princess. No shrieking, no squealing or screaming either, okay? There's something I want you to see, and I promise that it's safe, but you really, really, really can't shriek. Do you promise not to shriek? Mm-hmm. Pinkie Pie, you remember Princess Luna, right?
Ah, the ringleader of the frightened children. Hast thou come to make peace?
She's changed, Pinkie. She's not evil or scary anymore. And she definitely doesn't want to gobble you up.
Well, duh.
Huh?
I know that. Sheesh, Twilight. I'm almost as big as her. How's she gonna gobble me up?
So why do you keep running away and screaming?
Sometimes it's just really fun to be scared.
Fun? Pinkie Pie, you're a genius.
No, I'm not. I'm a chicken.
Princess Luna, I finally figured out why you're having so much trouble being liked.
Forgive me if I withhold my enthusiasm.
Come with me. I'll explain everything on the way.
Gosh, I never thought my very first Nightmare Night would be my very last.
Come, little Pip, now don't you fret. Nightmare Night's not over yet. We still have candy left to give, so Nightmare Moon might let us live.
Yes, come on, little ponies. What's Nightmare Night without the annual candy offering? You don't want Nightmare Moon to gobble you up, do you?
The rainbow wig just kills it for me. Come on, kids. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Goodbye, Nightmare Night. Forever.
Citizens of Ponyville, you were wise to bring this candy to me. I am pleased with your offering, so pleased that I may just eat it instead of eating you!
I am not certain that did what you meant for it to do, Twilight Sparkle.
Just wait.
For what? For them to scream some more?
Princess Luna, I know there's not gonna be any more Nightmare Night, but do you suppose maybe you could come back next year and scare us again anyway?
Child, art thou saying that thou likest me to scare you?
It's really fun. Scary, but fun.
It's his?
Yeah, Nightmare Night is my favorite night of the year.
Well, then, we shall have to bring...
Nightmare Night back!
Whoa! You're my favorite princess ever! She said yes, guys! Yay!
See? They really do like you, Princess.
Can it be true?
Oh, most wonderful of...
Most wonderful of nights.
Dear Princess Celestia, when you first sent me to Ponyville, I didn't know anything about friendship. I met some pony tonight who was having the same problem. Your sister, Princess Luna. She taught me that one of the best things you can do with friendship is to give it to others and help them find it themselves. And I'm happy to report that all of Ponyville has learned that even if some pony seems a little intimidating, even scary, when you offer them your friendship, you'll discover a whole new pony underneath. And even if my Star Swirl the Bearded costume didn't go over, this still turned out to be the best Nightmare Night ever. Fuzzy Legs, do you think you could secure those windows? And you'll alert me if anything scary comes close to the cottage? Shh. Oh, who am I kidding? When something scary comes close to the cottage, please tell me my hiding place is ready. Oh, look, you filled it with everything I need to survive this awful night. Thank you. Thank you all. Now I don't have to step a hoof outside until this whole thing is over. Oh no, you don't have any carrots? Do we have any other fresh veggies you may enjoy? Or maybe some hay? But that means I'll need to go out on Nightmare Night. My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat.
And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? Nightmare Night, what a fright! Give me something sweet to bite. Nightmare Night, what a fright! Give me something sweet to bite.
Fluttershy? What are you doing out and about? It's Nightmare Night, remember?
How could I forget? Oh, I don't suppose I could borrow a few pieces of hay from you. I forgot to stock up on food for Angel, and you do seem to have quite a lot.
We need it for the Apple Family Haunted Maze. The scariest maze that there ever was. Who knows what lurks inside?
Oh, I'm sure I don't.
Is that the mummified pony that just leaped out at you?
I don't know. Is it?
And what's that crunching sound beneath your hooves? Maybe it's the bones of ponies that didn't make it out alive.
Bones?
And are those pea or grapes? Or 1,000 slimy eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Please tell me they're grapes.
Oh, I'll never tell. I wonder what got stuck in her craw.
Twilight? Hello?
think it's scary now. Just wait until it's done.
That's okay. I'll take your word for it.
Hey, wait a minute. It's Nightmare Night, and you're here and not holed up in your cottage. Does this mean what I think it means?
That I foolishly forgot to stock up on food for Angel and had to go out to get him something but got spooked in town, so I came here hoping Twilight had some lettuce I could give him.
Oh, I thought maybe you decided to come out with us tonight.
Goodness, no. I couldn't be out tonight. I just couldn't.
Technically speaking, you already are out right now.
Oh, I guess that is true.
So, what if you stayed out a little longer with your friends? I know they'd be super excited.
You think so?
You would make them so happy if you joined in. They wouldn't believe their eyes. Come on, Fluttershy. What do you say?
And then it got very, very quiet. And suddenly they realized the balloons had never been inflated! No!
Did I ever tell you about the night that the mannequin came to life and haunted all the costumes?
What happened?
I just told you, darling. A mannequin came to life, haunted all the costumes.
Hi, everypony.
Fluttershy, what are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. In fact, it's more than fine. I've decided to join you in your Nightmare Night festivities.
Seriously? You? Out? Tonight?
Every Nightmare Night, I shut myself in my cottage and refuse to come out until morning. But it's just like when I was afraid to sing in front of any pony. If I hadn't given it a try, I never would have found out how much I enjoy it.
And we'd have missed out on how great you sound.
Fluttershy with us on Nightmare Night? Why, that's positively the most wonderful news I've heard in ages.
You can get dressed up in a costume with us and play Nightmare Night games with us and eat candy apples with us.
Don't forget the best part, going through my family's corn maze.
Oh, right. The maze.
Only if you're up for it.
Oh, I am ready to take on Nightmare Night.
Awesome!
Just practicing.
Mummy? No. Headless pony? No. Vampire fruit bat? Ugh, definitely no. You see, Fluttershy, the beauty of Nightmare Night is that you don't have to dress up as something scary. Ooh, yes. This one will look gorgeous on you. Period costumes are all the rage this year. What, no good?
What if we encounter something terrifying and need to get away quickly? All those layers could slow me down, or worse, make me trip.
Oh, I never considered that. Never fear. Oh, now this is a real stunner. I call it masquerade. Just a simple black dress underneath, but with this ornately decorated mask.
A mask?
No?
They can just be so difficult to see out of.
Yes, but this one has eye holes.
What about being able to see what's to the left or right of me?
I suppose your vision would be somewhat obscured. It's your first Nightmare Night out and about, and we do want you to be comfortable.
What if I just wear the dress?
Oh, sure, dear. That's fine. It's so plain, it's frightening. Oh my, look at all of you. My costumes fit you to a T.
Oh, wait! We're gonna have the best time!
Hey, Fluttershy, where's your costume?
I'm wearing it.
I get it! You're a robber escaping into the night! You're a ninja escaping into the night! You're black licorice escaping into the night!
Close. I'm going to a masquerade ball. Without the mask.
Oh, that's great. Isn't it great?
So creative!
Great costume!
I figured I'd save the really scary games for next year when Fluttershy's more used to it.
you go, where you stop, no pony knows. Okay, go! Good luck beating that, Fluttershy.
Well, it's just that if I'm blindfolded and some pony were to leap out in front of me, I'd never have the chance to defend myself.
That's fine, darling. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We're just glad you're here.
We don't have to finish that game. I have another one I know you'll love. Bobbing for apples.
Fluttershy, what's wrong?
It's just that, what happens if when my head is deep down in the water, some kind of scary monster appears? How would I even hear to know I was under attack?
Time for candy!
It is?
I made candy bags. Each bag has been made with each of you in mind, complete with each of your favorite candies. Awesome! Here, take it! What are you waiting for?
Well, it's just, what if when I'm eating one of these chewy taffies, my mouth becomes glued shut and I can't scream for help? Oh, goodness. We've only just started to celebrate Nightmare Night together, and I'm already taking all the fun out of it, aren't I?
You're not taking out all the fun. Just like 90%.
Some of it.
I really want to do this, but there's just so many things that terrify me about tonight. I couldn't possibly predict what might upset me.
Unless you were the one doing the scaring.
Her scaring us? Oh, you're being serious.
The thing you hate is being scared. But if you're the one doing the scaring, then...
Then I can help you all have fun, and I can still be a part of Nightmare Night.
So, you like that idea?
I think I do. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I have the perfect idea for how I'm gonna do it.
Really? Oh, this is so exciting!
Meet me at my cottage in an hour. I'm excited to see every pony soon. Welcome to Fluttershy's tea party.
Did she just say tea party?
It sounds like it's a scary tea party.
Have a seat. Don't be scared of what awaits you. Go on, pass the sugar. Oh no, there is none. You're a terrible host. Rarity, put your coat on.
Why would I do that?
You need to cover up because no one has complimented your dress. Pinkie Pie, look to your left and ask your best friend to pass the cucumber sandwiches.
Huh? I can't. There's no pony there.
That's right, because she didn't care to show up.
What?
A friend who didn't come through, that must scare you to the core. Quick, every pony, look behind you.
What are those?
They're unplanned guests. Your worst nightmare. You don't have enough food for them. Oh no, there's a tiny kitten that needs a home. But you are overscheduled right now. You don't have time to help. I said you don't have time to help. This should appear to scare you. Why don't you look terrified? You showed up to a party and every pony was extremely disappointed in you. Can you imagine anything more upsetting?
It was a really good try, darling. But the scares at Nightmare Night are of an entirely different nature.
It was really creative, though. I never would have thought of all this.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this. Just go on without me.
Oh, no, we couldn't possibly.
You have to. This is the night you look forward to all year.
We could stay here?
It's okay. I really want you all to have fun. This is how I spend every nightmare night. Please, go. I'll be fine.
It's funny. I actually thought she had an idea for something really scary for a second there.
She definitely tried her hardest.
I did try my hardest. Or maybe not. I suppose I could have gone with something a bit scarier. You're right. I've been taking baby steps. I think it's time for grown-up ones. I don't suppose you have any ideas how I could do that?
Every pony's lining up for the corn maze, y'all. Let's go. Oh, yeah! I can't believe we're finally doing this.
It's a good thing Fluttershy isn't here, because she would never be able to handle this.
Yup.
What is that sound?
It looks like bones! Ah!
Looks like a bunch of dried sticks painted white to me. Hey, try to keep up the illusion, would ya? What was that?
Don't you know?
Of course I do. It was a...
Fluttershy had a point with the layers on the dress. What is this? Is it a tunnel? Where does it lead?
Which way are we supposed to go now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean? Didn't you help plan this?
Whew. There's Granny Smith. Not that I was ever scared, 'cause I wasn't. I'm a pretty good actress when I want to be. Granny?
Applejack, didn't you know about any of this?
All right. I gotta admit I didn't know about any of this, but maybe they're just trying to make it interesting for me, too. I'm sure Granny Smith or Big Mac is behind this.
Are those peeled grapes or eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Yup.
That's what we were supposed to do. I don't know why we're down here. This is really scaring me now.
Get down here!
I can barely move!
Oh my! I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Fluttershy? It was you the whole time?
I can't believe it.
That was...
The best thing ever!
It was way more terrifying than the most terrifying thing I could have thought of!
You out-nightmared the scariest part of the corn maze.
How did you do all this?
After you left, I realized that I wasn't ready to give up on Nightmare Night. So I asked Granny Smith if I could try to make the maze even scarier for my friends.
You came up with all of this?
I had some help. Angel was the scary figure that kept scurrying after you in the maze. Fuzzy Legs made the sticky wall that made it difficult for you to see and move. And of course, Harry was the especially scary monster.
Wow, that was inspired.
You have to do this every year!
Yeah, every year.
We could celebrate Nightmare Night together every year, but the truth is I really don't want to.
You don't?
But you've done it. You found a way that we can all have a fabulous time together.
Yes, but I've also realized something. You all may love Nightmare Night, and I may be good at being a part of it, but it's no fun for me to see my friends feel like they're in danger, even if I know they're not. I really don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea.
Spooky tea?
No, just regular tea. We do lots of fun things together, but I'm afraid this just isn't gonna be one of them. Actually, I'm not afraid. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Then we are too.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Now this is what I call a perfect Nightmare Night.
Spike, you really need to go to sleep.
Aw, 2 more minutes, Twilight. I'm just getting to the really good part. The Maniac is about to...
The Maniac?
The Power Pony's most evil nemesis. She was the power-mad owner of a hair care product company. A tragic accident at her shampoo factory in Metropolis not only gave her mane strange new powers, but also caused her to go completely insane! She and her hench ponies are planning to break into the Metropolis Museum and steal the Electro Orb so she can use it to power up her doomsday device. Of course, the Maniac wouldn't have even known if Humdrum hadn't slipped up and told her all about it.
Humdrum?
Nah, the guy in the blue boots and pointless red cape. The Power Pony's bumbling and totally useless sidekick. The Power Ponies have to stop the Maniac or Metropolis is doomed!
Believe me, Spike, if any pony understands what it's like to get caught up in a really good book, it's me. But if we're gonna make any progress fixing up Luna and Celestia's old castle tomorrow, we all have to do our part. We don't want to be too tired to lend a hoof. Or claw.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Two more minutes.
Yes!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
it, everypony. Let's keep this magical makeover moving. You got it.
Good old Spike is here, ready to do his part.
A little more to the left. No, the other left. Awesome, that's perfect right where it is. On to the next painting.
You sure you don't need any help?
No, that's okay.
We got everything under control.
Dash?
I'm good.
Isn't there anything I can help you with, Twilight?
Don't worry about it, Spike. It's all good.
I think she's right. It looks like we've got it, Spike. Looking great, everypony. Why don't you find a quiet spot and finish reading your comic? Weren't you right at the part where Humdrum was about to stop the villain?
Humdrum never stops the villain. He's just there for comic relief.
Rarity, let me give you a hook with that.
I could do it.
That's okay, Spike.
Pony power!
Maniac breaks into the museum. Okay, here we go. Aw, what a surprise. Humdrum is in the way again while the power ponies do all the work. I guess I know what that feels like. Wait. What? How can that be the end? What's that? You can retry. What? You can return? I know I saw a magnifying glass lying around last time I was here.
Spike! Where are you, Spike?
We're breaking for tea and biscuits. Spike!
You can return to the place you started when the Maniac is defeated. Huh? Take a closer look to join the adventure in this book? What does that even mean? Cool.
Spike, what are you... Spike!
Is this Metropolis?
Some pony want to tell me what the hay is going on?
Holy new personas, ponies! You're the masked Matterhorn! Millisecond! Zap! Radiance! Mistress Marvelous! Saddle Rager! You're the Power Ponies!
Power Ponies! How kind of you to join us!
Huh? Did she just call us power ponies?
You're the superheroes from my comic book! It somehow zapped us all in here!
So some ponies zap us back out.
My comic book. It said the way to get back to where we started was to defeat the Maniac! Your arch nemesis!
Time for the main event!
Pinkie, where'd she go?
She could be miles away from here by now. Pinkie is Millisecond, the fastest pony in all of Metropolis. Twilight, freeze her mane!
Do what?
You're the masked Matterhorn. You can shoot all kinds of crazy power beams from your horn.
You know, I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Dash, quick, your zap, and your superpowers controlling the mighty forces of nature. Unholster the lightning bolt. Lightning, not a tornado! Fluttershy, you're Saddle Ranger. Lose your temper, and you'll turn into a huge, super strong monster.
Oh gosh, that wouldn't be very polite.
Rarity, use your jewelry to create attack constructs.
What's an attack construct?
Just think of something, anything, and your bracelet makes it appear. Something useful. The Electro Orb.
Well, this has been quite the mane-raising experience. But I really must be going. Why, thank you, Humdrum.
I'm Humdrum. Oh no. Applejack, you gotta help stop the tornado from destroying the city!
But every time I move, this darn lasso gets tighter.
You're psychically connected to it! Will it to where you want it to go! And it'll obey you!
That was fantastic!
Let me get this straight. We've been sucked into some kind of comic book world?
Technically, it's called Metropolis. And if we want to get back to Ponyville, I think we have to stop the Maniac from using her doomsday device to destroy it.
No biggie. I was already awesome. And now we've all got superpowers.
Almost all of us have superpowers.
But you must have them too, Spiky Boo. Your character is wearing a cape.
Yeah, for absolutely no reason. He's pretty much useless.
Good thing you're not really Humdrum then.
Yeah, good thing.
So the 6 of us Power Ponies will take care of Maniac and get us back to Ponyville.
Spike, where is the Maniac building her doomsday device?
Her top secret headquarters. But you better get there quick. That glowing orb she just stole is what she's gonna use to power it up.
Lead the way, Spike.
Then leave the rest to us.
There it is.
Is that a shampoo factory?
All right, Power Ponies, here's the plan. Rarity, you, me, and...
Come on out, Maniac! Or the Power Ponies are coming in!
So much for element of surprise.
Guess I'll just hang back here doing nothing.
Oh, I don't think she's home. Maybe we should just come back later.
She's home.
Time to Power Pony up!
Ooh, nice catchphrase.
Freeze Ray!
It's an improvement, darling. do so love a functional accessory.
My hair!
Seriously? You aren't even just a little angry right now?
Nice work, Power Ponies. Now let's take care of the Maniac and get ourselves home.
I don't think so. I have a city to destroy. And I'm not about to let the Power Ponies stop me. Not this time!
Just watch us!
The hairspray ray of doom! It stops you in your tracks and renders your powers useless!
We'll just see about that.
Fluttershy, please, just a little anger?
Well, I'm not so much angry as I'm concerned, bordering on terrified.
Don't spray! Oh, humdrum. Why in all of Metropolis would I use the hairspray ray of doom on you? Rather pointless, don't you think?
What am I supposed to do? I'm useless. No wonder my friends never need me to do anything important. They're the ones with the superpowers. They've probably already figured out how to escape. Or not.
Congratulations, Power Ponies! You shall live just long enough to see me fire the instrument of your destruction! Once the electrical orb has powered it up completely, this cannon will amplify the power of my mane 1,000,000 times, expelling an energy blast that will cause every pony in Metropolis's mane to grow wild. You will be my weapon's first victims, and there is no pony who can save you from this fate!
I don't mean to interrupt, but aren't you forgetting about some pony?
Humdrum, little guy, no superpowers whatsoever. He's utterly useless! Oh, Liz, every pony knows you just keep him around because you feel sorry for him. Where?
Maybe in your world, but in our world, Humdrum always comes through when we need him. Always.
I'm not like Humdrum. When my friends really need me, I do come through. And they need me now.
I see dementia must be a side effect of prolonged exposure to the hairspray ray of doom. Tonight, we stand upon the brink of immortality, for we collectively, though mostly me, have finally defeated our most hated nemesis. We have hurled the brush of badness into the now fearful face of goodness, and have struck a blow for freedom in the name of oppression, and nothing will stop us!
Way to go, Spike!
Fluttershy, where are you going?
You seem to have everything under control.
Fluttershy, we need you! You have to power up!
I'm sorry. It's just that nothing is making me mad. Oh, goodness. Are you okay? Are you kidding me? I mean, I know you're evil and everything, but you'd hurt a teensy little harmless firefly? Really? When you're just a great big meanie!
There! I said it! What makes you think you're so special? Like the rules of common courtesy don't apply to you? Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? My mane! My
Once again, the day is saved by...
Did you see how I was raining down a storm of justice at the end there?
You catch how I was wielding that lasso?
Cupcakes? How did you... we had a good half second before we got sucked back out of the comic, and the Metropolis Bakery was only 65 blocks away.
I'm just glad to be back.
We wouldn't have made it without you, Spike. And I hope you realize that just because we don't always need your help, it doesn't mean that we don't think you're helpful.
And that you don't have to have superpowers to be a super friend.
You got it.
But I do have one question. Where exactly did you get that comic book?
This one I got in Canterlot at the House of Enchanted Comics. Well, I didn't know it meant they were literally enchanted. I thought it just meant, like, the comics they sold there had really enchanting storylines. Hey, wait up! I'm an important part of this team, remember?
Any minute now. Yeah! It's officially apple bucking day! Look at all those apples. Ripe and juicy. Perfect for bucking. Ugh. What the heck is going on? They're back!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Did you know you're all my very best friends?
Attention! This is the Sweet Apple Acres Code Red. I need all hooves and claws on deck.
Calm down, Applejack.
Calm down? How can I calm down at a time like this? Vampire fruit bats are attacking Sweet Apple Acres.
But I thought the fruit bats usually stayed put in the West Orchard.
The fruit bats do, but these aren't just your everyday ordinary fruit bats. They're vampire fruit bats. I'll be darned if they think they're gonna sink their fangs into my blue ribbon apple.
Awesome.
This here's our entry into the Appaloosa State Fair's produce competition. You know how much TLC goes into getting an apple to grow like this?
Applejack,
When you go big, you really go big.
Them vampire bats want to shrivel it up like a raisin.
Oh, I'm sure if we just let them know how special that particular apple is to you, they'll leave it alone.
Yeah, right. Be my guest.
Excuse me, Mr. Vampire Bat. We were just wondering if maybe you wouldn't mind leaving that really big apple alone?
Well, what'd he say?
Yes.
Huh?
But it could have been a no.
Oh.
This is the first vampire fruit bat I've ever met, and, well, it might take some time for me to really understand their language.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, this pest and his vermin friends are gonna go after my prized apple. And while they're at it, every other apple in the orchard. These vampire bats are nothing but a bunch of monsters.
Monsters? Oh, that's a bit harsh, don't you think?
No, I do not.
Those vampire bats will give you a fright, eating apples both day and night. They rest for a minute, maybe 3, then they're eating every apple in your apple tree. They don't care about nada, not zilch, no nothing, except bringing about an orchard's destruction.
Now wait just a minute, there's another side to this. And if I did not defend them, then I would be remiss. These bats are mamas and papas too. They care for their young just like we ponies do.
Oh, give me a break, you're being too kind. These creatures have a one-track mind. The orchard is not their restaurant. But do they ever think what others may want? No, they don't. And that is just a fact. These bats, they simply don't know how to act.
That's where I have to disagree. They're loyal to their family, spreading seeds both far and wide.
You see one coming, you better run and hide. They're big and ugly and mean as sin. Will you look at the state my trees are in?
They help your trees, they'll grow stronger, faster.
They've turned my life to a total disaster.
Well, I for one don't have a doubt. These vermin must be stamped right out.
I second that. They've got to go. These bats, they've got to hit the road.
It comes down to just one simple fact. They've crossed the line, it's time to fight them
Stop
back.
the bats, stop the bats, make them go and not come back. Stop the bats, make them go and not come back. Stop the bats, make them go and not come back.
Yes, it comes down to just one simple fact. They've crossed the line, it's time that we attack.
I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but I believe Applejack has made the better argument. These vampire fruit bats sound downright dreadful.
So let's get to rounding them up so that they don't destroy the rest of my orchard.
Fruit bat roundup, fruit bat roundup!
Excuse me, but, what if instead of rounding them up, we let them have part of the orchard?
Have you lost your pest-loving mind?
They're only here because they're hungry. If we built a sanctuary for them, they could have their own apples to enjoy. After a while, they could even help the rest of your orchard. The vampire bats don't eat the seeds of the apples, and when they spit them out, they grow into even more productive apple trees.
Listen, Fluttershy, that sounds real nice and all, but every second we spend building this so-called sanctuary is a second they'll spend destroying orchard. You don't know what it was like the last time there was an infestation, but Granny Smith has told me enough stories about it that just the thought of it gives me nightmares. Granny says we lost a huge section of orchard that year. They had to ration out apples all winter.
What about the cider? There was still cider, right?
Not a drop.
No cider? No cider? We need to round up these monsters and we need to do it now!
If Granny Smith wasn't with Apple Bloom and Big Mac checking out our produce competition in Appaloosa, she'd be here telling us to do just that.
I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but I think Applejack is right. I just wish there was another way we could convince them not to eat them in the first place. Maybe there is. So there's good news and bad news. The good news is that I found a spell that can get the vampire fruit bats to stop wanting to suck the juice from the apples. But in order for the spell to work, I need the bats' full and complete attention.
Oh no.
Fluttershy, I need you to do your stare on the bats.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
What's the problem? You've used the stare plenty of times before.
Yes, but it's not something I take lightly. I've made a vow not to use it except in dire circumstances.
This circumstance is plenty dire to me.
Me too. Think of the cider. Won't some pony please think of the cider?
I'm sorry. I just don't like the idea of taking away the thing that really makes the vampire fruit bats vampire fruit bats. It just feels wrong.
But if we don't do this, there won't be any apples left for any pony here in Ponyville. Doesn't that feel wrong too?
So what's it gonna be, Fluttershy? Will you do your stare on the bats or not?
Okay, I'll do it.
Good choice. I knew you wouldn't side with those icky bats.
They're not icky.
First round of cider's on me.
Hold it right there. We gotta round up these beasts with wings first. Time's a-wasting. Everypony, I think we got them all. Now all we need is for you to do your stare.
Are you sure I really need... Okay. I really, really, really hate to do this to you. I just hope you can forgive me.
Good. Now you go, Twilight.
All right. You can stop staring, Fluttershy.
Did it work? Only one way to find out for sure. My crop is saved! Yeah!
We'll be drinking cider all winter long!
I want to thank you for your help. I couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it, Applejack. It was my pleasure. Really.
Now all we gotta do is sweep up these cores so I can start bucking fresh tomorrow morning. Apple bucking day, take 2. Time to collect those juicy sweet apples.
The spell didn't work.
You're darn tootin' the spell didn't work. I think we're gonna have to take more extreme measures.
I hear you, Applejack. Come on, everybody. Let's track down those vampire bats.
Wait a minute. I don't think these bats are the ones that suck my apples dry.
But if the vampire bats aren't eating your apples,
Who is? Fluttershy, you're our animal expert. Do you know of any other creature that might be capable of this?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We'll have to catch whoever it is in the act.
And how do you propose we do that?
A stakeout.
The witching hour. Maybe we should just call this off. I'm not sure about the rest of you guys, but I'm really hungry.
Oh, Fluttershy, it'll be okay. Don't forget, darling, we're all in this together.
That's right. No pony leaves this orchard until we solve this mystery. Agreed?
Agreed!
Does every pony have their pony signal? Now remember, Pinkie Pie, only use a signal if you see something suspicious.
I got it! Something suspicious. What you doing?
All right, now every pony split up. We'll each patrol our own row of the orchard. Whoever or whatever's destroying my apples has gotta be here somewhere.
I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling about this. That apple, it looks so juicy and sweet.
Who's there? Oh, well, there's obviously no need to worry about that shadowy figure overhead. Maybe there is. I think I'll just go see how Rainbow Dash is doing. Who's there? Answer me, or you'll regret it. Fine, have it your own way. Take that! You scarecrow.
Applejack, what is it?
That's Flutterbat! We've got to get her down from there. Fluttershy, sweetness, please come down. And do stop being a vampire bat.
Fluttershy, it's me, Rainbow Dash. Why don't you cut the bad act and come on down?
Whoa! Maybe we should just let her come down when she's ready.
Flutterbat on the loose! Run for your life!
Pinkie Pie, calm down. See? She's back on her branch.
She's just biding her time, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Pinkie Pie, bats don't eat ponies. Not even vampire bats.
But maybe vampire ponies eat other ponies. I'm not taking any chances.
How did this happen? That's what I don't understand.
I think this was actually our fault.
Our fault?
And how'd you figure that?
Okay, so this is me, these are the bats, and this is Fluttershy doing her stare. The spell was supposed to go right onto the bats like this. but somehow the spell must have backfired. It took the vampire fruit bat's desire to be vampire fruit bats and transferred that desire into Fluttershy. Come on, we'll reverse the spell and make it right.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's save Fluttershy before that thing eats us all! Hit the deck! Follow that bat!
I can't believe we lost her.
Oh, Fluttershy, where are you?
Look out! No!
If she keeps this up, your whole crop will be gone in no time.
That's the least of my worries. I just want my friend back.
We'll never get her back unless we corner her and catch her so I can reverse the spell. There she is.
There she goes!
Oh, this is no use. I think the only way we're gonna catch her is if we find a way to lure her closer to us.
But even if we can lure her to us, how are we gonna get her to stay still long enough for you to do your reverse spell?
Oh, if only we had Fluttershy to do her stare on the flutter bat!
That's it! Okay, let's get our friend back. Action stations!
So much for having the winning apple in the Appaloosa State Fair, huh?
She's coming!
Where am I?
Thank goodness you're okay.
But what happened to me?
You turned into a vampire pony!
I tried to eat ponies?
Of course not!
So I wasn't a vampire?
Yes!
Yes, I was, or yes, I wasn't.
Yes, you were!
But I didn't try to eat ponies?
Yes!
I did?
No!
I'm confused.
Me too. And I was there.
Fluttershy, I'm real sorry I didn't take your suggestion in the first place.
And don't forget, now you'll get seeds that will grow into even bigger and better apple trees.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yep, more cider too.
Okay, got the part about the spell, Fluttershy turning into a bat, building the sanctuary.
Be sure to put in there that I came to see that my short-term solution was a little short-sighted.
And that you shouldn't let any pony pressure you into doing something you don't think is right. Sometimes you have to tell even your closest friends no.
Now, how about we celebrate our stronger-than-ever friendship with a nice, ripe, juicy apple?
Stand back! I want to suck its juice!
Get over here! Tents are looking good, and we made good time today. At this rate, we'll be at Winsome Falls by tomorrow.
We should do the annual Big Sister, Little Sister camping trip every weekend.
Then it wouldn't be annual. And if we did it every weekend, it probably wouldn't be as special.
But the more we do it, the better we get at camping. Remember Remember the first time we came here and Rarity had that ginormous tent?
I heard that. I've gotten much better at roughing it, haven't I?
Yep. This time you only packed 3 suitcases.
I know what you're thinking, but I promise I only brought the essentials.
Like those light thingies?
Of course. What is life if you can't make it beautiful?
These berries look good enough to eat.
Don't! According to my book, they're extremely poisonous.
What?
I heard something. I stepped on something, and I saw that creepy cave. I guess I still get a little bit scared out here, even after the last camping trip.
Don't worry, kid. You've got a big sister this time.
This looks amazing!
This is gonna be the best big sister / little sister camping trip ever!
Ow.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
My little pony.
Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Get out!
Ow! What are these things? Ah!
Gliders! Every pony run for cover! Don't get stuck in their web!
Now what?
Follow me, every pony!
Not the scary cave! Where did those terrible bugs come from? And why did they destroy our camp? Ugh.
Gliders are from the Luna Bay area. Never seen them this far east, though. Probably attracted to the food. Best wait here until they're gone.
Oh, apple rot! What are we supposed to do now? We had games to play and marshmallows to roast at camp, and here we got nothing.
That's not entirely true. We have each other.
That's right. And if you girls want to, maybe we could tell some stories to pass the time. You want stories? I've got a ton of stories. Spoiler alert, they're all about me and how awesome I am. I was thinking more like campfire stories.
But we don't even have a campfire.
I got this. Wow, that was brave. It was no biggie.
We aren't gonna tell scary stories like our last camping trip, are we? It's bad enough just being in here.
Don't worry, Scootaloo. I was gonna tell you mine and Apple Bloom's favorite legend.
Oh, you mean Rockhoof? I love that one. He was so strong, and when he... Apple Bloom! Shh, we haven't heard it yet. Oh, okay, but it's so good.
Well, it's true. Rockhoof was known far and wide for his incredible strength. But he didn't start out that way. You see, Rockhoof was a tiny little fella, the son of a farmer.
Just like us.
They lived in a village that sat at the foot of a gigantic volcano. And the village was protected by an elite group of guard ponies called the Mighty Helm. Young Rockhoof wanted nothing more than to be part of the Mighty Helm. But he was told that he was too scrawny and weak to protect the village. But Rockhoof wouldn't take no for an answer. Then, one fateful day, the volcano erupted.
This is my favorite part! What happened next?
The molten lava poured down the side of the volcano. And try as they might, the mighty hound couldn't figure out a way to save the village. They had to evacuate, but the village ponies didn't want to leave their homes. They spent their entire lives there. They had nowhere else to go. So Rockhoof decided to do something crazy. He thought if he could divert the flow of the lava, he might be able to save his village. He started digging a trench.
Wait a minute. All by himself?
It'd be impossible for one pony to dig a trench fast enough to stop the lava. I mean, even I couldn't do that.
Good thing Rockhoof didn't believe in the word impossible. He continued to work, knowing the odds were against him, but determined to push through. Then, something magical happened. Rockhoof got visibly stronger, but the lava was getting closer. Through his extraordinary determination and sheer force of will, Rockhoof more than earned his place in the mighty hound.
All right! Yeah! Good story, Applejack. Even if it wasn't about me.
I love that story no matter how many times I hear it.
Why don't we see if it's safe to head back to camp?
Girls? There is no camp to go back to. All our hard work is ruined.
There, Sweetie Belle. Not to worry.
How? Our camp was so pretty and this cave is so... not.
Oh, no. Not true. There's beauty in everything. Even these blah rocks aren't really blah. If you look closely, you can see flecks of gold in them. And the way the firelight dances on the cave wall, shadow and light, oh, it's so gorgeous. Sweetie Belle, have I ever told you about my favorite legend?
No, I didn't know you had one.
Her name was Mistmane.
Mistmane? Isn't she the old wrinkly sorceress with the flower?
Yes, but did you know she used to be the most beautiful unicorn in all the land?
No.
So what happened to her?
Well, Mistmane was a very promising young sorceress. She was as talented as she was beautiful and kind. Every pony loved her and missed her when she was sent to the finest magic school. While she was gone, she was delighted to find out that her best friend, Sable Spirit, was crowned Empress. She couldn't wait to return home once she finished her studies. But once she arrived, she was devastated by what she saw.
What happened here?
The Empress happened. She makes every pony work day and night on her palace. We don't have time to take care of anything else.
Well, that can't be. I know her. She would never do this.
But there was no denying what was in front of her. Sable Spirit took everything that was beautiful away from any pony else. And Mistmane was sure there had to be some explanation.
I'd assume there was too. If some pony told me either one of you two'd gone evil.
Yeah, I'd never believe it.
I don't know. I've seen the way you two get when you miss breakfast. Just kidding, but I'd want answers too.
So did Mistmane. She went to confront her friend.
Sable, is that you?
Don't tell me you don't recognize your old friend.
I don't. My friend would never work our families and friends to the bone for something as silly as a palace.
Silly? My palace is a beacon of beauty. Any pony who passes will be in awe of its majesty.
What good is a pretty palace if it just hides the misery of its ponies?
Beauty is everything. You taught me that.
What?
You were always the pretty one. You got to go to the best magic school. Every pony missed you. Every pony loved you. I admit I was jealous. So I tried to perform a spell that would make me beautiful. You can see how that went. I vowed if I couldn't have beauty, I would take it. I wasn't chosen to be empress, you know. I took it! Just like I'm going to take everything else.
I can't let you do that.
Let me.
Every pony thought Sable Spirit was defeated, and that was that. But Mistmane knew there was more she could do to help. Beauty isn't everything, but Mistmane knew that it does have the power to make ponies smile. She made a huge sacrifice to bring that smile back to her friends' and family's faces, including Sable Spirits.
You did this for me, even after I was so cruel?
Sable Spirit was so touched that she vowed to be more like her friend in the ways that mattered. From then on, she ruled with kindness and compassion. Even though she gave away her physical beauty, she dedicated her life to spreading beauty all over Equestria. Anytime you go out of your way to brighten some pony's day by doing something like giving them flowers, you're following in the hoofsteps of Mistmane.
I think she's my favorite legend, too.
Ugh, these gliders won't quit. What do they want from us now?
Well, like it or not, we're fruit too.
And I've got the bites to prove it. What are we gonna do? They're almost here!
What? Now those bugs can't get in.
And we can't get out!
Let's all just stay calm. Let me relight this fire.
We just have to wait until the swarm moves on. Then we'll think of a way out.
How long will that be? Don't bears live in caves?
Whoa, 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 Scootaloo, you're focusing on the wrong things.
You have a plan?
Close. I have a story. Let me guess. It's about you? Practically. It's about my favorite legend, Flash Magnus.
Wasn't he the pony who took on the dragons? Dragons? Big, scary, mean ones are like Spike.
Oh, these were definitely the big, scary, mean kind. But not too scary. You can sit closer to me if you want. A long time ago,
Before the Wonderbolts were even founded, Flash Magnus was a lowly cadet in the Royal Legion. And the Legion needed to fly over the Dragonlands to get to their comrades on the other side. But as they got closer to the dragons attacked!
You said this wasn't too scary.
Guru, you just hang in there. What? I said, if you just hang in there, I promise you'll like the ending. So, like I was saying, Flash Magnus and the Royal Legion tried to get past the dragons. But the dragons wouldn't let them.
Every pony, retreat!
Flash Magnus and a few other cadets were separated from the battalion. He managed to get away, but the dragons captured his friends and took them back to their lair.
Commander, we need to save our captured comrades.
I appreciate your loyalty, Flash Magnus, but getting past those dragons is going to be impossible. Nothing will work.
The commander was right. You can't outfight dragons.
But you can outthink them.
Commander Ironhead, I'm pretty sure I can outfly the dragons. If I can lure them into chasing me, you can all sneak into the lair and retrieve our friends before they get back.
Are you really willing to take that chance, soldier?
I am, sir.
It's a very brave thing you're doing. You'll need all the help you can get.
Is this Natitus? The fireproof shield?
It has protected Legion heroes for generations, and today, I can't think of a worthier flank for Natitus to protect. Good luck, soldier.
Hey! Come and get me, Fire Breath! If you can! Hey! Hey! Come and get me! Hey, I'm over here!
While Flash Magnus bravely flew for his life, Commander Ironhook was able to get his soldiers back. Flash Magnus flew like the wind. Faster than the dragons! But he knew he couldn't do this forever. Luckily, he had a plan. He led the dragon straight into a storm that the Legion had planted. One taste of the lightning, and the dragons retreated. Flash Magnus's plan worked.
Ending.
Told ya! He always inspired me to be my brave and awesome self.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess he kind of reminds me of you.
You guess? Come on! I'm just like him.
Hey, do you hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. Those gosh darn flighters are gone. We can get out.
Or not.
We're gonna have to see if we can get out the other way.
You mean go further into the dark, spooky cave?
Scootaloo, just remember the story. Gotta be brave like me and Flash Magnus, okay? I hear water.
And if there's flowing water, then...
It might lead to the way out.
Oh. Okay, on 3. 1,
ourselves a shortcut to Winsome Falls.
Oh, it's never looked so beautiful. Well, almost.
We sure are sorry that our camping trip wasn't what we hoped it would be.
Are you kidding? This trip is awesome!
It is?
We got to hear legendary stories and go on an adventure.
Wait, you three want to stay?
Of course we do! We could turn those trees into a nice little shelter. We can get you some big logs and branches to help build it. And I bet we can find some more berries. Come on! I can't wait to see what happens next year!
I'm so sorry I lost track of time at our picnic. I didn't mean for us to get caught out here after dark, but there's really nothing to be afraid of. The forest at night is the same as the forest during the day. Only darker. Still, maybe we should hurry back to the cottage. Nothing to worry about. No reason to. That wasn't funny. You really scared me. I hope you're happy.
Nope, you're too easy. You're scared of everything.
That's not true.
Boo!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
I mean, how could you not appreciate that?
Because I don't think being scared is very fun.
I do. Your heart gets all racy, your hooves get all tingly, your mouth gets all dry. Actually, I don't like that part, but the rest is great. See? Every pony likes a good prank. They're just jokes.
But now, Rainbow Dash, I don't think Fluttershy would have called us all here to talk about this if she thought it was funny. Every pony has things they like and things they don't.
And scaring Fluttershy is just lazy.
Lazy?
A prank isn't very good if you're the only pony laughing.
But what if it's really funny? And I can do funny.
I know you can. I guess the trick is making sure that your idea of funny matches the pony you're pranking. That way...
Good one, Rainbow! You have to admit, that was funny!
Not really.
Yeah, a whoopee cushion is like a joke shortcut.
What?
Honestly, Rainbow Dash, if you are not willing to put forth the effort required to pull a prank that every pony can enjoy, you may as well not pull one at all.
Fine. If you ponies want effort, then that's just what you'll get.
I'm not sure she understood what we meant.
I know you're excited about the Philly Guide cookie drive, but I still have to do a few finishing touches on your uniform.
Not bad.
You asked for it.
What does it mean?
I assume this is Dash's idea of a prank. Which can only mean she's rigged some kind of booby trap to your Philly Guide uniform up there.
So, how do we get it down?
We don't! If Dash thinks I'm going to fall for whatever she's got in mind, she's got another thing coming. There's more uniforms where that one came from.
The sewing machine cake is actually better than the cake.
Rainbow Dash!
Gotcha! How's that for effort?
What's all this, Applejack? I thought you were gonna help me get ready for the Philly Guide cookie drive.
Yeah, sorry about that. But Rainbow Dash has been on a pranking tear, and you can never be too careful.
Do you really think Dash is gonna try and prank you in your sleep?
Not if I have anything to say about it. See you in the morning, Sugar Cube. Huh? Oh!
Still think I'm lazy? Gotcha!
Rainbow Dash!
Gotcha! 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 Pinkie, we need your help.
Okay. For what? Are you honestly going to stand there and tell us you know nothing about all the pranking Rainbow Dash has been doing?
Oh, no! She's been pranking up a storm!
Did she get you too?
Oh, yeah! She and Gummy both! Boo! They got me good.
Well, she needs to stop.
Stop? But pranks are so much fun!
Not for every pony, and it doesn't seem like Dash is taking the time to find out who enjoys them and who doesn't.
Since you and Dash share such an affinity for pranking, we thought you might be able to get her to, quit it.
Hey, Rainbow Dash! I have something very important to tell you! Pinkie, hey, I actually have something totally important to tell you. You do? You go first.
Okay, you know how I've been pranking every pony?
Yeah, it's been pretty funny. I mean, actually, that's what I have to talk to you about.
Here, have a cookie.
Ooh, thanks.
So I got to thinking, why waste my time pranking every pony one at a time when I could prank every pony at once?
Wow, every pony at once? That sounds amazing. Wait, I mean, it's not.
You don't even know what it is yet. Pinkie, this is going to be the best prank ever. I special ordered these joke cookies so the colors would match my mane.
And?
happened. I'm gonna switch them with the Philly Guide cookies. When Scootaloo and her friends sell them, every pony in town's gonna get a rainbow mouth, courtesy of Rainbow Dash. It's gonna be so awesome.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really seem all that funny.
What?
Maybe this is a good time to stop pranking for a while. The other ponies in town really...
Stop! No, wait. This prank is happening, Pinkie. And it's gonna be hilarious. Pinkie, what's the deal? I told you I needed your help switching out all the Philly Guide cookies for the joke cookies. But when you didn't show, I had to do it all by myself. Pinkie? Wow, your face is still pretty rainbowed.
Yeah, I haven't really been feeling well. And these joke cookies are the only thing that makes me feel better. You don't have any more, do you?
No, I just told you. I used them all for the prank.
Oh.
Pretty soon, the CMCs will start selling them to every pony in town. Ponies will open their boxes and start eating. Then all of their teeth will turn rainbow-colored, and they'll know it was me. It's gonna be so awesome. Come on, you don't want to miss it.
Actually, I don't think I can even stand up.
Unless you've got more cookies! Yeah, on second thought, maybe you better stay here and rest.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry to miss out. I'm sure it's gonna be hilarious.
All right, who's ready to sell some cookies? Me!
Look here, Rainbow Dash. I know you promised Scootaloo you'd help out, but I don't want none of your pranks ruining these fillies' night.
Look, I'll be with you the whole night, so you can totally keep an eye on me. Come on, Applejack, let's get started.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover. We want to hit every house in Ponyville.
Come on, you heard her. Every house in Ponyville.
You three should be real proud. Y'all did a mighty impressive job for your first go-round.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Applejack. Isn't that right, Rainbow Dash? Any minute now.
Any minute now, what?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Have you guys noticed how quiet it's gotten? I mean, it's still early, right?
Of course it's quiet. Ponies can't talk while they're eating those fabulous cookies.
You think?
Of course. They're probably all in a cookie coma right now.
Huh. Maybe you're right. I'll go check. What is going on? Okay. Definite cookie eating happening. But where is every pony? They must have seen their rainbow mouths by now. They should all be running out into the streets. Unless every pony went to bed early. Pinkie? cookies, and now every pony is shut up in their houses. You don't think there's something wrong with the joke cookies, do you? Mrs. Cake! You! Have you seen Pinkie? I was thinking I might have something to do with her not feeling great. Mrs. Cake? Cookie! Cookie! I can see you're busy. I'll come back. Cookie! More cookies! Twilight! You've got to come with me to Sugar Cube Corner. Something's going on with the cakes. Well, not something exactly. I mean, it may have something to do with these joke cookies. Cookies! Oh no! Fluttershy!
You sure you don't mind us all coming over?
Oh, of course not. I think the girls have earned a little celebration for all of their hard work. And I have plenty of sewing machine cake left over. Unless any pony wants a cookie. Don't touch those! Oh, there is certainly no call for that. There's plenty for every pony. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
What in tarnation are you going on about?
There's no time. You have to follow me. Oh, Rainbow Dash, if you want all of those cookies, you will have to buy them, just like every pony else. I don't want the cookies. What they do? What's happening? I'll explain later. Come on! We need to find somewhere to hide! Cookie!
This way!
Did we lose them? Why are we running from the ponies of Ponyville? What happened to all of our friends? I think it's something in the cookies.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Philly Guide cookies haven't changed for years. It's not like there's a new ingredient that's turning the whole town into cookie-craving zombies.
Unless there is. What are you saying?
What did you do?
Cover the windows! Okay, so I may have switched all the Philly Guide cookies for joke cookies that were supposed to make ponies' mouths rainbow, but somehow turned every pony into mindless cookie-eating zombies instead. I figure we just hide out here until the effects wear off, and as long as no pony else eats the cookies, we'll be fine. That's lovely, darling. Except for one thing. We've already eaten them.
Looks like your prank up and backfired.
What? Wait, what's happening?
Just delighting in pranking the prankster.
Yeah, how does it feel to get some of your own medicine?
So, you're not sick? None of you are?
Of course not, silly.
Gotcha! This was all a prank?
Yep, and you can thank Pinkie Pie. After you told her about your plan to prank the whole town, she got every pony together and came up with a way to turn the tables on you.
Aw, shucks. It was nothing. Just a little something I threw together.
Wow, you should see your face. Talk about funny.
Well, I don't think it's very funny, and I'm the one that got pranked. I was really scared. I thought I made every pony sick. You can't just go around
Pranking whoever you feel like.
Without thinking about how it might make them feel? Or if they'd even enjoy it?
Or think it's funny.
Yeah! Oh, I see what you did there.
Pranks can be a lot of fun when every pony has a good time. I thought you just needed to see what it's like when they don't.
I guess I did. I'm sorry, every pony. I haven't really been thinking about how other ponies feel.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson.
Totally! You ponies pulled off an amazing prank. I'll have to work extra hard to top it.
Gotcha.